What's going on, fantasy owners? Welcome back to another episode of The Eye Test. I'm here with co-host Paul Orlando, and today we're going to grade a move made by the Patriots, and that was them acquiring Juju Smith-Schuster, which will probably be their wide receiver one since they've moved on from Jakobi Meyers. But first, before we get into grading that, guys, thanks for watching on YouTube. We really appreciate the views that we're getting. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to our channel, and go ahead and comment if you like the move that the Patriots made to acquire Juju Smith-Schuster. Is it going to be a good fit? Paul, I'll ask you the same question. Is it going to be a good fit for Juju Smith-Schuster being in New England?
I am so torn on this just because Juju finally gets an opportunity to be a wide receiver one, but he gets to be an opportunity in just an offense that is just lacking skill set players, not named Ramondre Stevenson. Mac Jones is a very subpar, low ceiling, just not a very dynamic quarterback by any sense of the word. And so I'm very unsure with this. I don't know why Juju Smith-Schuster's camp was like, yeah, let's go to New England. We just won a Super Bowl. Maybe the Chiefs didn't offer anything, but I'm sure there are plentiful other teams who would look to acquire Juju Smith-Schuster's services. Try saying that 8 times fast. Juju Smith-Schuster services. But so I don't understand it. I don't understand the move. I think Bill Belichick, I think a big thing was Juju likes playing for respectable coaches. You know, he came from Tomlin, who is top tier, went to Andy Reid, who is top tier, and now he's with Belichick, who's top tier. So I think Belichick will certainly get the most out of Juju, but I just don't know what that ceiling is, especially as a wide receiver one in a division where you play the Bills and their defense. The Dolphins just made a bunch of improvements on defense this year too, and the Jets have a very good young defense. So I don't understand the trade. I'm going to give it a C. I think that is fair just because, and that honestly, that C is just out of respect for Bill Belichick.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a higher grade, probably a B to B minus, only because now he's not competing for targets with Travis Kelce and the other wide receivers on the Chiefs, like Kadarius Toney, who was getting like a fair amount of red zone targets towards the end of the year. So, although it is a big downgrade from quarterback, Jones can still throw the ball, and they'll probably be doing like a lot of check down passes, which Juju shines in. So I see Juju getting a good amount of receptions. Last year, he had 78 receptions with Patty Mahomes. I can see that going down. I can see his yardage going down. But touchdowns, I do think that he's going to improve on. He had 3 touchdowns last year. So I think that we'll see a boost in that. He is the wide receiver one on the Patriots now, so he's going to be getting most of the looks. I like the Juju Smith-Schuster acquisition by the Patriots, and he's getting another Hall of Fame coach added to his resume. I think they're going to find a way to work with Juju and make him better than he was last year. He was a borderline wide receiver 2 last year. I see Juju, being another flex player still. I would not be reaching for him in a redraft league, but I do think that he's a buy in dynasty leagues for a second round pick, just like Brandon Cooks. And I would probably prefer Juju in dynasty over Brandon Cooks. So if you didn't watch the Brandon Cooks episode, go into our channel and watch that because we gave him a pretty decent grade. Paul, any last minute takes on Juju Smith-Schuster? How do you think he's going to do this year?
So I think a fair comp for Juju Smith-Schuster for this year is I think he's going to be like a Jarvis Landry. He's going to hang around that wide receiver 2, bottom tier wide receiver 2, high end wide receiver 3 standings. But I think he's going to be, like you said, Bill Belichick's biggest strength is that he plays to his players' strengths. And Juju Smith-Schuster is best at going over the middle, getting those tough 8 to 10 yards and eating hits. And so a lot of Juju's game scripts are going to be that. And his stats afterwards are going to be, 6, 7, 8 catches for 50 yards. Maybe sprinkle a touchdown in there.
Yep,
And
that's 17 points right there.
yeah. So it's we'll certainly see with Juju, but I can't get over the Mac Jones effect. Just can't do it. Can't buy it.
So if you're watching this video, go ahead and comment if you think Mac Jones is going to do better than last year now that he has Juju Smith-Schuster on his team. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We got one more episode pumping out this week. That'll be tomorrow. We're doing a little bit of a tight end special, not a specific team, not a specific player, just some of the tight end moves we're going to grade. We will see you tomorrow grading all these tight ends. Peace.